The fashion world has just experienced a tectonic shift. Have you ever imagined one person could stop the breath of thousands just with a single step on a Parisian sidewalk? We are not talking about an ordinary runway model. We are talking about a global phenomenon, the visual prince of Stray Kids, Hyunjin. As all eyes were on the Paris Men's Fashion Week for the Autumn-Winter 2026 collection, the atmosphere around the Dior event location suddenly changed from merely luxurious to hysterical. Why? Because the Dior prince had arrived. Not just attending, Hyunjin came to conquer, dominate, and rewrite the history of world fashion trends overnight. What happened in Paris was not just an ordinary photo shoot or celebrity appearance, it was a movement. Hashtags filled every corner of X. Instagram algorithms exploded, and top fashion journalists were left speechless seeing the aura radiated by this idol. Is this the peak of Hyunjin's fashion career, or is this just the beginning of a new dynasty at the Dior fashion house? Before we dive into the hustle and bustle of Paris, let us take a breath and look at the big picture. Paris Fashion Week is always an arena for the best of the best, but in 2026, there was a different pressure. Expectations for Hyunjin were at an unprecedented level. Since the announcement of his participation, the world had been preparing for something legendary. Dior, as a fashion house symbolizing timeless elegance, chose Hyunjin for a reason. Hyunjin possesses a rare quality, a blend of artistic softness and masculine firmness. He does not just wear clothes, he gives life to every stitch he wears. And honestly, who else could make a long coat look like the royal robes of a modern nobleman? Let us start from the moment the black car stopped in front of the venue. The atmosphere then? Chaotic beauty. Thousands of fans, whom we know as Stay, had gathered since dawn, braving the cold Paris air for a single glimpse. When the door opened and those snakeskin boots touched the asphalt, the sound of the screams could probably be heard as far as the Eiffel Tower. Hyunjin stepped out with overflowing confidence, wearing a crisp white shirt with the collar slightly unbuttoned, giving an effortless chic impression, wrapped in a very grand dark brown long coat. And don't forget the sunglasses perched on his head. It was not just an accessory, it was a statement that he was there and knew everyone was watching. Let's talk details, because that's where the genius lies. The coat he wore had a very strong structure in the shoulders, highlighting Hyunjin's proportional posture. The chosen earthy brown color gave a warm yet mysterious impression. Paired with slim-fit black trousers, he looked like a manhwa character coming to life in the real world. Fashion critics called it the new standard of masculinity. There was no need for flashy jewelry because Hyunjin's face was his best jewelry. His black hair, left slightly long at the back, gave a touch of rock star vibe that contrasted with Dior's elegance. This was pure visual king energy. While Hyunjin walked into the venue, in the digital world, a hashtag war was taking place. Photos from fan sites and international media began to flood feeds. Let's look at the statistics because numbers never lie. Within minutes, the hashtag Hyunjin Dior AW26 and the phrase Dior Prince Hyunjin at PFW immediately soared to the top positions, not only in South Korea or France, but all over the world, from the United States, Brazil, Argentina, to the Netherlands and Thailand. In Indonesia itself, Stay managed to make this trend unshakable for hours. Netizens of X commented asking if he is even human and stating his visuals don't make sense, or that Dior really won the lottery by making him their face. Even many non-fans joined in asking who the man in the brown coat was because he was so charming. That is what we call the Hyunjin effect. Inside, Hyunjin sat in the front row, a place reserved only for the fashion elite. He was seen chatting with Dior executives and other A-list celebrities very calmly. His polite body gestures, while still radiating a main character aura, made him the center of attention for every camera lens in the room. There was one viral moment where he smiled thinly at the camera, and that 5-second video immediately gained millions of views in less than an hour. This proves that Hyunjin has a magnetic attraction that goes beyond music. He is a true pop culture icon. We must talk about media impact value. Hyunjin's presence was not just about good photos. Financially, this was a big move for Dior. Every time Hyunjin wears something, demand for those items spikes sharply. He creates trends. After this event, it's predicted that long coats and Hyunjin-style hair will become major trends among global youth in the coming autumn. Seeing this great success, one thing is certain. Hyunjin has solidified his position not just as a talented member of Stray Kids, but as a respected global fashion icon. His hard work, dedication to maintaining his image, and of course the unlimited support from Stay all over the world have yielded sweet results. We want to express our deepest gratitude to every stay who has streamed, raised hashtags, and provided moral support to Hyunjin. You are the reason he can shine so brightly on the international stage. But the journey doesn't stop here. Let us continue to look forward to the next surprises. Will there be a special design collaboration or an even bigger global campaign? Whatever it is, we know Hyunjin will do it with full style. Now, we want to hear your opinion. Of all Hyunjin's photos at this Paris Fashion Week, which one is your favorite? And in your opinion, which other fashion house is suitable for collaboration with other Stray Kids members? Write your opinions in the comments column below. Don't forget to like this video if you're proud of Hyunjin's achievements, share it with fellow Stay so they know how great our Dior prince is, and of course, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the latest news from the world of K-pop and fashion. Thank you for watching, keep supporting Hyunjin, and see you in the next video. Stay tuned and keep straying. Beyond mere social media numbers and statistics, the phenomenon created by Hyunjin at Paris Fashion Week 2026 reflects a paradigm shift in how the global luxury industry interacts with Asian popular culture. This success did not occur in a vacuum. It is the accumulation of years of hard work, strict aesthetic discipline, and an extraordinary synergy between the creative vision of the Dior fashion house and the artistic persona Hyunjin has built himself. His influence has now expanded, reaching territories previously seldom touched by K-pop idol representation on such a massive and elegant scale. The economic impact of this appearance also warrants deeper analysis through the lens of modern marketing effectiveness. Today, luxury brands no longer seek just a pretty or handsome face, but rather a living narrative that can strengthen their brand identity. Hyunjin provides this narrative through his ability to express emotion through body language and gaze, a skill he has honed as one of the best main dancers in the music industry. When he wears the latest Dior collection, the clothing is no longer just a fabric object, but part of a living art performance. This is what triggers a surge in buying interest among high-end consumers and the younger generation who aspire to a similar lifestyle, creating what market analysts call value-based brand loyalty. Furthermore, Hyunjin's position as a fashion icon has opened the door to a broader discussion regarding the deconstruction of masculinity on the world stage. In recent years, the boundaries between men's and women's clothing and high fashion have increasingly blurred, and Hyunjin is at the forefront of embracing this change. By blending soft yet strong elements, he demonstrates that a man's strength lies not only in physical robustness, but also in the courage to explore sides of vulnerability and aesthetic beauty. This is what fascinates the world's designers and creative directors. He is the perfect canvas for fashion experiments that are bold yet maintain their class. The sustainability of the success also depends on the consistency shown by both management and the artist himself. In an industry that moves very quickly, where trends can change within weeks, maintaining relevance is a major challenge. However, Hyunjin has proven that he possesses extraordinary endurance. Every public appearance is very carefully curated, ensuring that every visual message delivered aligns with the international reputation being built. This is a high level of professionalism that goes beyond the standard duties of a music idol, placing him on par with the legendary fashion icons of the past. In addition, the role of the fan community, Stay, in this ecosystem cannot be underestimated. They have transformed from mere music listeners into highly organized digital brand ambassadors. Through rapid and massive information dissemination strategies, they ensure that every one of Hyunjin's achievements receives the deserved spotlight from mainstream media. This synergy between the artist's dedication and fan loyalty creates very high bargaining power for Hyunjin in future contract negotiations. Major fashion houses now realize that working with Hyunjin means gaining access to a mass base that is not only large in quantity, but also very militant and digitally savvy. Looking to the future, the challenge for Hyunjin is how he can continue to innovate without losing his identity. The fashion world always demands something new, and public expectations will continue to rise after the success in Paris this time. There is strong speculation among industry insiders that an exclusive design collaboration might be the next logical step. Imagine an exclusive capsule collection where Hyunjin is directly involved in the creative process, pouring his interest in painting and design into physical products that can be enjoyed globally. A step like this would elevate his status from mere brand ambassador to a true fashion creator. It is also important to note how this achievement provides a positive psychological impact for young talents in Asia. Hyunjin is living proof that geographical and language barriers are no longer obstacles to becoming the main face of a global entity based in Europe. His success at Paris Fashion Week is a victory for diversity and inclusivity in the world's creative industries. It provides hope that global standards of beauty and charm are now far broader and more colorful than in previous decades. In closing this in-depth analysis, we must realize that the moment in Paris was a historical milestone that will be remembered as a turning point in Hyunjin's fashion career. He has exceeded expectations, broken records, and most importantly, he has touched many people through his artistic expression. The support he receives is not mere idolization of a figure, but an appreciation for the dedication and authenticity he shows in every step. Hyunjin is no longer just following trends, he is the trend itself. The future of fashion belongs to those who dare to look different and remain true to themselves, and Hyunjin has shown that path brilliantly. We all stand here, witnessing the transformation of an idol into a contemporary fashion legend. Let us continue to provide our best support, because this extraordinary journey still has many unwritten chapters. Share your thoughts in the comments below regarding Hyunjin's most iconic look this time. Don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter so you are always the first to get in-depth analysis of fashion trends and the latest developments from your favorite idols. Keep supporting Hyunjin's artistic work by sharing this article across all your social networks.